What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna work on the Toyota Scion. So we got some electric bikes, and what we're doing to it is putting a hitch on it, which I already have. We're gonna put the bike rack on it. Okay, so we have the tow hitch right here that we got from a junkyard. So that thing was I believe 30 bucks. So it's like the best $30 I ever spent. Chris and I were gonna get this done. We're gonna install this, and this goes on the bottom. We're gonna see the bolts right there. I am going to soak these in oil so they can go in smoothly without creating any issues. Okay, I'm gonna help you put it in there. Okay, now we're gonna Okay, so we're not gonna install this anymore because the hitch will be where you will tow or pull the car from. So don't worry about this. This does not go back in anymore. Cool, now we have the 3 bolts cleared for one side, and now we have to find a way to move that muffler. So now we're going to install this hitch. I'm gonna hold it for Chris, and Chris is gonna find the hole and install that bolt. Chris got those in there. Get them up. You don't want to tighten them down until you adjust and you find the center where the hitch is gonna go. Okay, so here we have the bike rack, and here we have the bike rack. And you can see that this is a swing out bike rack. So if I want to open the hatch, I can swing it out and have the bikes on this side instead of like taking it off to open the hatch stuff. Now this one does come with a 2-inch hitch. This one's smaller, but we're gonna be able to use this. We just gotta remove this adapter here. Then this comes out. That's the lock to lock it. And then we have our size hitch. Okay, so we're gonna bring it onto the hitch right here. I'm gonna push it in there. I'm gonna release the lock. I'm gonna push it in all the way there, and then we're gonna lock it. And that's how we're gonna lock the hitch to the bikes to the hitch. Okay, that way nobody takes it, and that's how it's gonna look. Sticks out a little bit, but it's okay, not bad. The bikes are gonna go. We only have 2 bikes, so we're only gonna need 2. I'm missing a couple of straps here, but it's okay because we only need for 2 bikes. I'm gonna show you how this one opens to the side and why we chose this. Do this, and then pull this out, and then this swings out. Watch out, Chris. This swings out this way, while right there. Then you put the pin back. So if there's wind or anything, it doesn't, go back and hit your car. Obviously this one too. You have bikes, so it can stay like that and not hit your car. And then what's cool about it is that I can open the hatch. And with a hitch that, or with a rack that didn't open up and swings like that, I will have to remove the hitch, or some do face down, but I feel like it's more complicated because it's still on the way. Here at least I have access to the whole car and the back of it, so
next week.
Yeah, we can work on that next week.
Yeah,
maybe. Okay,
yeah.
Sounds good.
And maybe tomorrow and that we can work on a little bit.
Okay, you want to show them the bikes?
Hey.
Let's check out the bikes. Yeah.
Hey, here's the bikes. Then they have a little keys. You can close the shit, and then they have a keys. You can open it, close it, and then
yeah. So
you're not gonna use anymore. And then yeah, right now that's one. So go 1, 2, 3, then on, off. I don't know, but the light bursts and this is that power the charge. It's kind of boring.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So you
right here.
You already painted your bike, right? You ended up painting your bike gray. This is how originally it looked. This is my bike. Obviously, it's like brand new because I don't use it that much. But he's always riding his bike this summertime, and he got creative with the paint. These are the Jetson Haze, and these bikes fold in half, and they fold in half to save storage, and the handlebars bend down, which was good, but it took the entire back trunk of that car. So it's, even though it folds and you can put it in the trunk, it's not bad, but I still needed the bike rack for it because obviously we're gonna have things in the back. We need that extra space, right? Okay, so we have the bike on the rack here. Doesn't stick out that much out at all, which is good. It sticks more out to the right, but I did pass this to this side so I can maybe adjust it, but I think it's gonna stay there because of the angle of the bend here. Now I gotta get the part that goes locks from here. It's like this thing that goes down here, and I can use the lock to lock the bike so nobody steals them. And so the batteries are removable, so I can remove the battery on this and charge it while we're driving or wherever it is that we're going. And also, yeah, this is it. Like, this is what the final result is. Just imagine this, but two of these on there, and it being locked and with the locking mechanism here. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. That's it. I love how the handles kind of bend down on this, and then I can like tie them down all together for the trip or whatever, wherever it is that we go. Now I am gonna get I'm gonna wire the brake lights onto here, and I'm gonna put a third light here. That way people see when I hit the brakes, and they don't get distracted, or the wheels don't come on the, obstructing the view of the light, right? So I will have some brake lights here just for safety purposes, and I think turn signals I'll be okay, but I just want like a big red light here saying that I'm braking, because the bike's kind of cover. It doesn't really cover, like, I think you'll be able to see through, but still, like, I'd rather have that. And I'm pretty good with wiring, so I should be able to wire everything together and have that additional brake light and maybe even turn signals, right? So that's it. That concludes the hitch for the Scion. We are gonna paint it. We are gonna replace the windshield. We might fix that little dent right here, but I don't think it's necessary. we'll have a sound system for it. So and we got to get a stereo for it and a backup camera as well, just because we want a camera. So that BMW has 360 camera. This one has 360, and this one has no camera. That has no camera. And yeah, we're trying to keep it the same. So camera on this one, backup camera, maybe front camera, same front camera, backup camera on this one. Rebuild the supercharger on this one, either keep it or sell it. So I don't know, who knows. That's my sister's, so it's gonna be fun. My son is special needs, and he is learning as he grows, and it's such a joy to have little projects. Now, it takes a very strong person with a lot of patience to guide and continue showing love and patience to special needs kids. And if you're a parent of a special needs, I feel you. My son has ADHD and he's borderline autistic, so I have to have a lot of patience with him and understand how he feels and what he wants to do. What I expect him to do never really works because he functions different. That's a little bit frustrating for some people. It's difficult on your child and on yourself. So remember to take the break and remember to have patience, and remember that there's a reason why you have a special needs kid, and that is because you were chosen, and you have all the strength, the love, and the patience that it requires to thrive with your child. We will continue this build. My son does start projects with me, but his attention goes to other places. So whenever he's ready, he'll come back and join me back on the build. But funny enough, he knows exactly what's going on, what I'm doing, and the next step or what's better. And I love that about him. My videos are for you to get motivated to do physical activities with your children, and enjoy life together. So remember that it's not easy, but again, you were chosen, and you are special, and you are a very strong person. So you gotta hold it down for them, because they don't understand that much. Okay, they see the world a little bit more different than what we do, and pushing them to be one way sometimes is more difficult than actually embracing their positive traits and where they thrive, instead of forcing them to be something that they don't understand, or for some reason their brain don't connect with. So again, thank you so much for being here and seeing the build being continued. Appreciate you, and I hope you have a good summer.